Good evening, good day, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Positive Rate. We're doing it on a Friday this time, folks. There's a few other streamers on the line as well, and I think we got some ideas about how we could keep you entertained after we finish today. So we're going to catch up with that, but I've got a full house today, and actually I've got to update things on this stream, but I'll do that soon. First of all, may I introduce to you Nick. Nick, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing fine, apart from the fact that my camera seems to have kicked out again, but I'll see if I can try and revive it.
Oh yeah, we're good to see you.
Does this every so often. Yeah, it does it every so often. There we go. Hello, how are you? Okay, here we go. I'm sitting in an aero cockpit today, and the reason is that's what I'm flying. We're giving some love to the old classic here. One of our best airplanes from Just Flight as well. Also with us today, a long time since we've had him on, it's Kevin Mighty Mackerel. How you doing, Kev?
Hello, I'm not too bad. Quite tired, I must say. But
yeah, I think we're all tired, aren't we?
Yeah,
I think the way I described it is I feel like I've been hit by a dump truck, run over by it again, and then beaten by an old lady with an umbrella for good measure. So
that is a very accurate description, in fairness.
Yeah, that's it. But we'll get there. It's fine. Big hello to everyone in the chat. So Sean Dale, I can see you. How you doing? And Beluga, how you doing, Beluga? Great to have you along today as well. He says, "Oh, I'm trying the A330 tonight." Right. Who does the A330? That's not the Aerosoft one, surely. But there was some news about the Airbus 330 that came out actually. Some new video footage. So it does look very interesting anyway. Anyway, moving on with the show. We are in Norway today. Flight plan's in the show description and also at the bottom of the screen.
You forgot me.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna continue with the introductions as well. So as we zoom here, we've got Darkfury. How you doing, Dark?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Not bad. And obviously I'm not 100%, so that's why, you know. And we got a beautiful DC-3 sitting there. Very nice. KLM, wow. I don't know if that's what the livery you have, Kev. It says KLM.
No, I'm using default. I'm using the I'm using the default one. This one.
Right, fair enough. And of course, Shark Kitty, how are you?
Hello. Always good on a Friday evening, because now it's the weekend.
Yes. Unfortunately, I got to drive my kids to Edinburgh Comic Con tomorrow, so which is I'm kind of interested, but also dreading it, because obviously.
Are you dressing up?
Yeah, I'm dressing up as a classic grumpy old dad.
Oh.
Ask your yourself.
No, the kids are different. The kids have full costumes, and actually, my daughter and I'm taking the kids and my daughter's friend, but they are really into Arcane, so they've got handmade Arcane outfits, and they do look pretty amazing. In fact, my daughter just finished dyeing her hair bright red. So yeah, they're going the whole way. They're the whole hog there. Oh, I can see Beluga sitting there in the Airbus as well. Yeah, so where do I go from here? What's the route today? We'll get things turned on here so I can get into the GPS. And it's a nice route, very scenic. Kevin, this is another one of yours, I believe.
No, it's actually Dark. This one.
This is Dark. All right, Dark. Yeah. Okay, Dark. Did you want to talk us through the plan?
Well, what can I say? You really said it. We're up on the west coast of Norway.
Yep.
Very, very scenic. Some interesting arrivals when you get there as well. In regards to scenery-wise, so really it's just fly, relax, take in the scenery, and just have a relaxed Friday night.
You know what? Sounds fantastic. It's exactly what the doctor ordered, Dark. So thank goodness, and thank you very much for this flight plan. And as you've been talking, I've been just kind of scrolling through the plan. So we're going to end up at Echo November Kilo Bravo. Don't ask me how to pronounce these airports. I do have scenery for some of them though. I did have it written down somewhere. I was trying to be a bit clever about this, and then I've lost my notes, so I have no idea. I keep forgetting to have a note sheet. But I probably wouldn't do the names justice anyway. So let's just throw ourselves into the beautiful land of Norway. I've got the time set for about 0800 hours local time in Norway. Also, weather-wise, we're just going for a few clouds, and there's a really good reason why. When I first spawned into the sim, I could hear the wind howling, like hurricane howling, and I thought, okay, probably not a good idea to fly small planes in that kind of weather, so there we go. Bluga says, you think you're tired? I just had 2 hours of swim training. Oh, wow. Wow. And Sean says, I'm glad I'm not the only one having a bad day. I think we're all just having one of those weeks. And then we got One Vision, Ariel. Hello, One Vision. How you doing? He says hello. Great to have you along, mate. Please do subscribe. We got a giveaway, and that's the one thing in the title that I haven't talked about. So, courtesy of our very own Darkfury, we are having a giveaway at the end of the stream today, and you can win a voucher to spend towards anything you like on Just Flight, which is our sponsors, core sponsors. So a big shout out to Just Flight. And yeah, we're giving away a voucher at the end show. Now, the condition is you have to be subscribed to YouTube, or we're going to do it through YouTube today. So you have to be subscribed on YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch, that's fine. But if you want to enter the draw, you need to hop on over to the stream on YouTube and just do a subscription there, and then or sub us there, and then you can enter the draw. And it's the first time I've done it, so I do apologize if there's any technical difficulties, but we'll make sure that at least one lucky viewer gets a voucher today. So there you go. Dan Skilton's in there. He says, "Okay, I'm on YouTube now, but muted while I'm still watching on Twitch." That's fine, Dan. That's one way to do it. And Beluga says, I hate fly-by-wire. I can't do the loop-the-loops. Well,
actually, Beluga, if you go up above your head, there should be little switches. I can't remember what's on them at the moment, but they're your law switches, so you can turn off the protections.
Yeah,
well, there you go.
I don't know where those switches, but I know there's this low thing, and if you can get to, I think it's called direct low, you basically control it just like if you were on a classic airliner.
Yeah, it's
so no safety whatsoever.
Yeah, that's it. So yes, there are ways to make your airplane extremely dangerous. I'm sure. Best thing, what I would suggest, Beluga, if you want more information, just post a quick thing in the Discord there, and I'm sure one of the team will help you out, or someone will help you out, because plenty of fly-by-wire experts here, and no, I'm not claiming to be one of them. I think Nick and Dark and various have far more hours in the sim than I do. So anyway, so let's get the show on.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, I mean, I can fly the plane. I can fly it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to. I wouldn't put myself forward to be like a resource or a question and answer person for that airplane. There's some things I know, but a lot of things. It doesn't. When you always have friends that know more and they're always available to answer questions, why would you not use them? That's it's a common use of knowledge, and there's no point answering a question if there's someone standing right beside it that you know can answer the question better. And that's just a life practice thing. That's not just for simming. So that's how I feel about it. Anyway, I'm probably underselling myself on some occasions, but never mind. Anyway, okay, so we're going to pull that back as well. And we'll get this motor going now. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I'm missing here. I don't think there is. So let's...
Oh, interesting. I see Jamie Am in the H135.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We got some hello tonight.
Is that you, Beluga?
Okay, I'm gonna tell this guy to push away and then disappear. Hopefully he just goes away. Go find something to do. Go find a poker game or something. Get out of here. Okay. Right. I'll find my pedals. I haven't touched these pedals since the last time I flew, actually. Now, weather-wise, just going to double check that I am actually on a few clouds. Yes, I am. Okay, and we can see the sun's coming up now. That's perfect. And in terms of where we are on the airport. Any preference for takeoff, guys?
Looking like
No,
Scenic?
everybody talk at once.
Any runway or grass or?
Lucas says, yeah, I mean, the helicopter definitely needs some practice. Well, you said you'd be flying an Airbus. You're flying an Airbus.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Very good.
I don't think I got a clear answer to that question, so I'm just going to
winds
find the
prefer 2-5
direction.
anyway.
Well, winds will only be about 2 knots or something, won't it?
Yeah,
And a few clouds, so
that's fair.
2-5, the closest one anyway.
That's true.
that's it.
Easy,
You'll be
easy.
right there with it.
Luca. don't overcorrect it.
Which way to the runway, sir? Is it this way?
It's hard to see over the nose of this thing.
I might, just to make it easy, I'll take it off in the direction of the plane. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
There.
So I'll be taking off, yeah. I'll be taking off towards east, so I'm going to go to the west side of the runway here. Beluga says, who needs safety anyway?
I'm sure you can do it, Beluga. It does take some training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I really struggled with helis at the start, but I got used. Like once you get the hang of them, they kind of seem a bit easier.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love this scenery. I mean, just even now, there's a hill peeking out, some mountains peeking out over there, over the water. Looks pretty slick. Oh, there is actually a trail around at the end. So I'll line up on one side and let all you guys. I presume, are you guys joining me? Or are you taking off from the other direction? I don't know. Oh.
I'm joining you.
On a rare occasion, I'm treating myself to a pint of McEwen's Champion. Slunch it.
Very good.
I don't normally drink when I'm streaming, but I thought on this one occasion I can probably get away with 1 pint, and I'll just sample it as we get through the stream. So I shouldn't be remotely intoxicated, but obviously I wouldn't suggest this in real life at all. The beauty of the sim. Oh, there we go. There's one arrow. There's a F-18 by the looks of it. Very cool. I can see Kevin and Sean Dale, I think, down the end there.
Yeah, that's me and Sean down. Yeah.
Yeah. Beluga says last Friday it was really windy and I was watching a helicopter struggle at 300 feet. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I was actually.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, carry on. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I was about to say they do fly really low.
They do.
Yeah,
But
they fly really
I think
low.
the point he was making was obviously fighting the wind pretty hard.
Yeah.
To be truthful, this route can be done by helicopter, which is it's a struggle to do that.
I would want to be. I actually think being in the helicopter in heavy wind is probably it's got to be one of the scariest things you can possibly think to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
And I'm not a fan of helicopters anyway.
Yeah.
In real life, I mean, sure, in the sim I'll give them a go, but there is a quote that said this machine was never designed to fly.
Like they're so unstable. It's terrifying.
Well, I think the problem is there's a lot of things that can go wrong with an airplane, but you still have the gift of time as long as your plane's intact.
Yeah.
Obviously, this varies from one plane to the next, but generally you have a little bit of time there, a little bit of safety. Best example I can use is Air Transat Flight 236. Ran out of fuel over the Atlantic. fully loaded, 320 passengers, and the pilot was still able to land that airplane in the Azores safely. Completely no engines, you know. It was longest dead stick landing ever in history.
Yeah,
And,
that's an amazing one.
It was,
Yeah.
and it just shows you know how much resiliency there is in airplanes and things like that. Helicopters, I mean, I've heard about sometimes you get an engine burnout and you have auto rotation and things like that. But if anything like the gears or whatnot break in that helicopter, that's it.
You're screwed then.
Off you go.
It's just one part like that. Not on every helicopter, it depends on the design, but there is something we call Jesus knot, and it holds the whole what do you call that, rotor mat.
Oh, there you go. There's Blue
So
Guy
if
just doing a
that
big
thing
buzz.
breaks, you just lose the main rotor.
Yeah, fair
But
enough.
other than that, you got auto rotation, which is a technique.
Yeah,
uh,
auto rotation.
the
Yeah,
thing-
it's
the
a recovery
thing with-
process.
Yeah, the thing with emergencies in helicopter versus emergency in planes is that in a plane you got time to figure out procedures, check the checklist, etc. In a helicopter, you gotta react right away. You don't have time for that.
Yeah, you have to be on the ball.
Yeah, it's really like we say stick and rudder sometimes for.
Shark,
for
I'm just going to
bush
take off
planes,
while
but
you're explaining this. Okay.
Yeah, okay. We often say stick and rudder for bush planes, but really the real stick and rudder, it's the helicopters.
Yeah, like you're constantly on the move. Like rudder, stick, like every change makes a different change. So
Yeah, you gotta move all your commands together.
Positive rate. Yep.
You're up.
good.
I mean, for you.
Oh wow! Look at the sun coming off those hills. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that's fantastic.
Oh. Hopefully everyone's got their time set right to the start. That is just beautiful. Oh, absolutely stunning. So, I'll let that stabilize a bit there. And switch to GPS and over to nav. Heading. Look at this. I mean, look, come on. How beautiful is that? Absolutely stunning. I'm always impressed. Constantly impressed. I mean, it never stops. Look at that. There's always it's very screenshot worthy, Microsoft Flight Simulator on a regular basis, isn't it?
Yeah. It's such a, like that's the main selling point of this sim. I feel is just how beautiful it is.
Oh, it is stunning. Of course, as that sun comes up, we're going to see more color saturation. Of course, I am using Rex AccuSeason, so I've got the fall setting. I think it's like the dawn of fall or the dawn of autumn or something like that. So if it works in Norway, I should see a mixture of greens and browns and oranges. But yeah, in the meantime, wow. So I'm up. I'm already pushing about 3,500, so I'm going to level out there, just in case anybody's wondering where I am. And we'll just check out, zoom out a bit here. Now I am going to settle down now. Who's flying the slowest aircraft tonight? That's the question.
Possibly me,
And
but I
then
can push it.
What's your best speed?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I can manage about 130, like, so I'll probably be
130. Right.
Yeah.
See you
And
tomorrow.
that's an actual like published power settings. I can push the plane if needs be and get up to about 160.
Okay. Well, 120 should be fine then. Eh?
Yeah.
Me cruise I can follow, but in climb not so much.
That's okay. I'll tell you what, I'll slow down to 110 for the moment.
Okay.
And then I think let's do 120, and that should give everyone a comfortable kind of bit of a cruise. So I'll wait for you guys. Actually, I could circle around as well. How far behind are you guys, actually? Well, Darkfury is pretty close. Kevin, you're not too far.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a, I'm going to do a 360 here.
Okay. I was last to take off anyway, so I'm probably going to be the one behind at the end for most of the trip anyways.
No problem. So of course, I forgot to mention there's no stream next week because I'm on holiday with the family. We've got a nice cottage booked down in Yorkshire with a log fire, and it's dog friendly as well. So we're taking our Labrador with us, which the dog loves, because usually when we start packing, the dog gets very stressed and thinks we're going to punt her somewhere. And this occasion she'll still be feeling the same, but at the last minute I'll open the boot and I'll say, "You coming?" and she'll just start bouncing up and down like a maniac. And then jump in the car. So it's good fun when you're able to do that. Oh, amazingly, Bear, how are you doing? We haven't seen you in a while. He says, "Oh my God, we have the same amount of subs." Oh, do you? Well done. Glad to see you're doing well. Okay, I'm coming back on course. I think everyone's probably had a chance to catch up. We'll switch that back to nav. You can see dark up in front of me there. There we go. Everyone's all together, and I'm going to take it up now to 120 knots, so that, I believe that's about 25 in the manifold pressure, so I'll see. That gives us the speed we're looking for. Just watching that airspeed climb up a little. Amazing Bear says, "Good. How are you? Thanks. How are you?" Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. Yeah, good to hear from you again, mate. We got a giveaway at the end of this. If you're looking for, if you like Just Flight, we've courtesy of Darkfury, we're going to give away a voucher towards anything like on Just Flight. So he says, "Sorry, I'm often busy on Thursday, and you're live on Friday." Ah, right, I see. Fair enough. Well, we'll have to go check you out. We'll definitely try and check you out, man. Well, let's get a little more of that scenery here. Look at this. How are you guys still behind me?
Yeah, I'm doing 140.
What am I doing?
150 actually.
I'm on 120, so if you guys keep at that speed, you'll catch me up.
Yeah, I'm
Never
running
get closer.
another shoot. So I'll slow down a bit.
Speaking of which, winds are... Yeah, we really need to pick up speed here, so... Although 120 is the fastest that Kev can go, isn't it?
No, I can do about 130, would say.
130. Okay, I think we might try...
I'm light and neutral at the moment, it seems. I'm doing about 150 at the moment, so... If we're stuck...
Well, if you can do 150 and it's not going to blow it up, then let's try and do that.
I will.
Anyways, our first October together, guys, to all the team and everybody who continues to support and follow us launch. All the best to you guys, to your health, and thank you for being on board.
Thank you.
And there's Darkfury up on the horizon from me. Just amazing, that sun coming up. It's just the blend of colors you get. It's just phenomenal. Amazing. Lee Bear says my birthday is at the end of the month. Oh, happy birthday in advance. Is your birthday on Halloween then? I don't think we're doing much for Halloween this year. Having said that, my daughter might just end up reusing her Comic-Con costume. So. The peaks are sneaking up below me here. I'm just having a think about whether the altitude I've got is enough. I think it is.
Yeah, I think from when I
you can
tested
move
it.
around terrain.
Yeah, but I think from when I tested it, I was around 5,000 or higher.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're quite high.
About 5,000 to clear these mountains.
Yeah, so I was thinking.
Might just give a bit of insurance then.
Yeah.
Oh, you were climbing?
Yeah. 5,000.
Going up.
Positive rate.
Gear down.
Spoilers armed.
Flaps out.
Speed check.
I have control.
Oh, Sean, lovely message. He says, thank you for all your hard work putting streams together and always supporting and helping others. It's amazing. Thank you all. I think, Sean, that's a lovely thing. And it is, you know, it's all of us coming together. We all have our roles to play in the stream, and, you know, it's everybody works so hard, and it's only made possible because of the entire team. So thank you very much, mate. That's a really nice thing for Sean to say, guys. Eh?
Yeah, thanks, Sean.
Yeah, thanks to you, Sean.
Good song in the background for that.
Forgot my flaps. I got reflex flaps on my plane, and I had them for climb. It's not very good for that.
What are you flying today?
Your V14.
So amazing, Lieber's not seen her disco thing yet, has he? But don't forget, guys, if you want to see me absolutely, utterly humiliate myself and dance for you in my special disco setting, any donation will do. It helps towards running the stream, and we have a couple of subscription costs that cost us monthly for us to be able to do things like all the great music that we're able to supply in the background. And also some of the premium services for Streamlabs to help us to give you great content. So, oh, Amazing Lieber says you're a very good person and your channel is full of amazing content. Keep up the great work. Very rarely say something like this. Wow, Lieber, thank you so much. That is really nice of you to say. Wow, look at the train coming up in front of us, guys. Oop, I'm getting a bit of a stutter there, but look at that.
Is 5,000 going to be enough?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm seeing peaks higher than us after our left there, about 11
Lost
o'clock.
my wheelie.
It all depends on what the route takes us over.
Yeah.
Lieber says you deserve it all. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, Frederick. How you doing? How's everything going? We're doing well, Frederick. We're doing. How are you? How are you, mate? Good to see you. It's lunch.
Where you would? Oh, there you are.
Amazing Lieber says, got to get the stream ready. Have a great stream, you deserve it. Great, and great stream for you, mate. And if you're still running by the time we finish, we'll try and send some people your way. And Tim's just kicked in. Corporate Pilot had a giveaway. Did I win? No, you got to wait till the end. Got to wait till the end, Tim. And it's a voucher courtesy of Darkfury towards a purchase on JustFlight. So we are edging ever closer to our first stopover. I believe that's there's an airport there, isn't there? Yeah. Echo November Sierra Uniform, or is it Sierra Oscar?
Sierra Delta.
Sierra Delta.
Yep.
Sierra Delta, I hope.
So it's looking a bit small on my, a bit hard to read there. There's an airport at the end of that route line, so. Frederick says I'm awesome. I haven't been doing too much flying lately, but we did a really fun trip that we will post video for in a couple of weeks. Perfect. And looking forward to that, Frederick. I must notice, I noticed your videos had kind of thinned out recently, so hopefully we'll see some more from you. But Frederick, of course, is one of the Swedish VFR team who do real-life flights in the Piper Archer out of Skellefteå in Sweden. And some beautiful scenery you see up there, but do check out the channel on YouTube. And of course, Corporate Pilot Dad, a great friend of mine who is an actual pilot, has awesome content on YouTube. A lot of tutorial videos, definitely worth checking them out, so do check him out as well. Tim says, Ted the Mountains. Yeah. I haven't seen an airplane in ages. Like decades. It was one of these movies I kind of watched to death when I was a kid. And now it's just like, I see it I'm like, it's just so stupid. Don't call me Shirley.
There's a little valley here. I think it's a good place to start to descend.
It's a good place to
descend.
Yeah, once we get over the hills here.
Yeah, it's literally
Like here, if you turn on the right where I am.
Oh, I see.
See it there.
Yeah, I
Where's
could
the
do.
airport?
It's there.
Right ahead of us? That's from my
It is.
viewpoint, yeah.
Yeah, it is right ahead of us. Actually, the alignment of the runway from the looks of it's about the same as well.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I mean, it could turn up the valley, but I think I'll just probably clear that mountain and descend and do a left-hand circuit.
Yeah.
Tim, you still quoting from Airplane? You're getting even more big than what I can remember now. Oh! Hey, cool. I think the traffic indicator's working now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's cool.
That is cool. Very cool. Love it. Okay.
If only the DCP had TCAS.
Quite happy. Ooh.
Not Lex asking, did you ever get the Phoenix, Woody?
No, I haven't got the Phoenix. No, I'm hoping some kind person at Phoenix will want us to show off their planing, provide a license for us. To be honest with you, and I do applaud anybody that can. I really can't see anything here.
Yeah.
And I can't tell if there's
I see very well where I am.
Some of the mountains actually go into the clouds.
I just feel like I need to gain altitude.
Yeah. I can see you, you're okay.
Can I? Am I?
You're okay.
Yeah.
You're okay.
I can't see anything. And
You
I
can
just
go down.
all I can
Okay.
see is that there was a peak there, and
Yeah, you're clear now, you're clear of the mountain.
Clear
I have the
terrain.
airport. I have the airport inside.
and Frederick.
Good. I do not.
But
Oh
you
my
might
God.
have to circle around it because you're too high.
It's hitting mountains that I'm worried about at the moment.
Oh,
so.
there it is.
Yeah, but you're clear of terrain. I see
I am
you.
clear terrain. Oh, okay,
From where I
okay,
am.
yeah. I see what you're
I'm
saying.
below the clouds and I see you. You're clear of terrain.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to be able.
something's
It's starting to
beeping.
clear up for me now. So we'll drop it down a bit.
Something's beeping.
That's far too fast.
Alright, catch up on the chat here. Frederick says, I can't pronounce that, Frederick. Currently take more than 50 days to approve a video for posting. So delays. Oh, is this the flying club, or? So we have a couple of them ready and edited that we'll post as soon as they're approved. Cool. And Robin's cars had some problems that ruined the budget from flying, fair enough. Next episode will be from when we went down to fly with a guy who calls himself Mentor Pilot. Really? Wow, you flew with a Mentor Pilot.
That's awesome.
Fantastic. Oh, wow. Huge fan of his. Huge fan of his. Tim, have you come across the Mentor pilot? He does a lot of really great breakdowns of like air incidents and mistakes and things like that. Fantastic. Oh yeah, what an amazing experience that must have been, and I really have a lot of time for him as well. In fact, I did reach out to him a while ago about possibly appearing on the radio show, but obviously, you know, he is quite a popular fellow. So, but no, that's excellent. Yep, he flew in the Piper. Excellent. And Tim says, I know who he is on YouTube. Yeah. So there you go. There you go, Tim. Frederick and Robin flew with Mentor pilot. Small world, eh? Aviation is a very small world. Alright.
Getting close to me, Kevin.
We'll be going, we'll separate. Yep, there we go.
Frederick, that'd be great. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put any pressure on him. I'd love to have an interview or you know, chat with him. Even get him on positive rate, just to talk us through some of his experiences, because he's a very well experienced, very knowledgeable guy. All right. Still trying to locate this runway. Where is it?
Look where the some name tags. Cause you're late to the party, Woody.
What's that?
You're late to the party, Woody.
Just inside having a cup of tea.
Well, I'm doing multiple things other than just flying my little airplane around, you see. Talking to people, interacting with their followers. I don't hear you guys reading off any questions. I'm just...
Don't be salty.
Oh, no.
Right, where's that runway? That's what I'm trying to find.
Nick's down.
Yeah,
Derek's
Nick
at the
there.
front, I'm running final.
Nick's there. Okay. It's getting too much like real life here. Where's the airport? Ah!
Oh, there's
Gear is down.
It is a small world, Tim. Yeah, it really is. And it's an even smaller world if you're being a jerk in that small world as well. I'm sure a few people have found out the hard way. So Kevin,
Yeah.
what are you flying towards? Are you flying towards the airport?
I am.
All right, I'm just gonna follow
running final
you.
now. I've overshot.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hey, once I
It's
get
bad.
visual, I can decide what I'm gonna do. But at the moment, I have no idea where it is. I just see trees.
Jason.
Kevin, this is a video for potential pilot. I tell you, what are you doing?
I'm on approach, fully lined up.
Mentor pilot, our DC-3 almost kills their warrior.
Well, you best get out of the way
Yeah.
there. Oh, Christ, Jackers, you're on approach.
Go around.
Yep.
Gear?
Oh, suddenly it's right in front of me for bloody heck.
Gear up.
Criminy. Okay, all right.
Going around?
Yep.
Right, I'm on a left hand downwind now.
Oh, Kevin's going around.
It's right in front of me. I'm just looking in the wrong place every single time.
Perfect screenshot. Right, who's next?
All right.
Really can't see you.
No, I can't see where the...
Have you got the right airport?
Oh, there you are, Willie. Where are you off to?
I'm doing a downwind left-hand circuit,
Hey, I realized the runway
Yeah.
was sloped.
but I gotta get
Yeah.
over this hill first.
I should have gone the same way as you guys.
Don't mind me, I'm trying to set up the approach.
Wow, this is such a very scenic place.
Yeah, it's stunning.
It really is.
It's for the first flight of autumn.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't really scrutinized it closely enough to see if the colors are coming through, but mind you, a lot of this is coniferous. Tim says Willie's taking the scenic route around the hill. Yeah. Okay, here I come.
Echo November Sierra Delta.
Dropping gear.
If you want to
Stunning.
join us, Tim, you're free to join the chat if you want
Sean says, hope not in a
on the Discord.
hope not in the way. Touch and go as I thought. I landed at the wrong airport. No dinner's come, so paused and escaped. So that hope. Okay, yeah, that's fine, Sean. No worries. No problem at all. I do love the prop streams. It's just, it gives you the opportunity to really take in the sights and just to enjoy the atmosphere of the game.
All good, Tim.
No worries, Tim. No problem at all. It's great that you dropped in, mate.
Didn't realise William was coming in that way. Oh.
I was afraid for a sec there, really.
What's that?
I was afraid for a sec.
You afraid?
I didn't want to say anything. I just like, yeah, he can do it. Yeah, just go on. Brakes.
I was wondering if we would be getting wet waffles.
I'm not touching that comment with a barge pole. I'm just trying to vacate the runway so Kevin can get down. Kevin, have you already landed, or have you landed?
No,
and take it
fine
up?
up.
Okay,
He's right behind you, quick.
Vacating.
He's chasing the waffle.
I love Tim comments. You know, it's a cool airport when it has a guardrail at the end of the runway.
See if we can get a quick
Oh,
look
beautifully
at.
done, Kevin. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that! Just as the DC-3 comes by there. Great.
The gracious, how can I call that? Challenger jet.
I think we'll go sim only on this. Look at that. That is stunning. What an atmosphere.
Right, so are we taking off?
Yeah, you guys can, let's get ready to take off once Kevin's got himself sorted out. Kevin, you probably don't have to come in the taxiway, just get ready for takeoff again.
Cool. Let's turn around.
Yep,
Let's see, Sean's still up there somewhere. Has Sean landed already? My G said he had to go, didn't he?
It's kinda sloped. You sure don't want to take off the other way, Kevin?
It's a downward slope the way I'm coming, I think.
Wait up to you.
Yeah.
I'll follow
So, like,
you.
if I turn around here now, so like I'm going to the end of the runway,
Okay.
because I'm big.
I want to go to Norway now.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Wow.
I wanna fly in Norway.
I don't care. This is amazing.
Need vacation to Norway.
Yeah, why not, eh? Actually, we don't want to disappoint Frederick. We probably need to do a team vacation to Sweden first. Because then we will actually fly. As long as we're willing to chip in for fuel.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Absolutely amazing. I love this sim. So much fun. Okay, we all heading out again?
Yeah. We're waiting for the tri-gears.
Oop, there's a bit of a slope on that taxiway there. Frederick said a vacation in Sweden would be awesome. Yeah, I know it would be. I'd love to go.
Yeah.
And of course, Skellefteå will definitely be on our destination list as well. Tim says the Grand Tour did a new episode and is in Norway. If you're talking about Jeremy Clarkson, Tim, I do not watch that ass hat for any reason. I'm glad he got kicked out of the BBC, and it's just a shame he's still on television. But that's my personal opinion.
Are you all waiting on me?
Yes, Frederick, it would be. We would actually be flying basically the Piper Arrow's cousin, yeah, the Archer. It'd be great. Although those electric airplanes they have at the Skellefteå look really interesting as well.
The Pipistrel?
I believe it is actually. Frederick will
It's the first certified electric airplane.
Well, Skellefteå is one of the first certified electric airplane tuition centers. So they're one of the first airports in the world to actually offer lessons in the electric airplane.
That was the entire runway they used?
Yeah, it would have been for you, Kevin.
Glad you're alive, Kevin.
Again?
Glad you're alive.
Yeah. All of a sudden, splash.
I was right behind you, so I saw how tight that was.
Yeah.
Clarkson's Farm, Tim, man. Sorry, I can't follow you down this particular path, mate. Who's coming? Dan. Dan's coming in with £8.80. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, mate.
Dan, that is
Cheers,
awesome. Really, really great. We'll definitely get some dancing in order for you soon.
Oh dear.
Oh, here we go.
Hello, Kevin.
Whoa.
Behind you.
Dan, no,
Oh,
that's,
Jesus, hello.
Dan, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Amazing.
A bit slow.
I am.
Okay. Are we going up to 5,000 again? Is that the plan?
Might as well if we can get past these mountains.
I mean, you're cool.
I'm actually about to surpass the DC-3. I didn't think that was possible on the Air Turbo, but maybe it is.
Yeah, at climb out power, it is fairly easy.
Just buzz Kevin there a bit.
Let's go back to meter power. I think I'm not going to have the power to get over this mountain.
Oh, don't break those engines.
Oh, the Twitch chat. You know what? I don't. Can one of somebody check in Twitch to see? Because I just realized I haven't been following that.
Gee, that's sure of it, Willie.
You know, well, I do have a solution. I get a team together that can help me watch what's happening in some of the other streams, and but you guys are just too busy enjoying yourselves flying airplanes, so that's fine.
Well, I do check out the Twitch chat, but because I tend to form flight a lot, sometimes it's hard to follow.
Excuses.
Don says
Who's making
actually 3 PM.
So I see
Was it
no,
there?
all good. Is it Dan in
You-
Twitch? Is there
you're
anybody
David?
else? I can't see Twitch at the moment, so can anyone just check through Twitch? Is there any other names in there I should be calling out?
Alright, so we got Dan saying Clarkson should be Prime Minister. Happy?
Hey, last time someone had a conversation like that, Trump was elected president of the United States. So come on, just everyone get a grip.
Overboost light is on. It says.
Yeah.
You can only go 41 inches of mercury.
My sim's just frozen.
But that's a your problem, but I got an atmospheric engine.
Just a drop in here. Yeah, we'll try 5,000 and see how it goes.
Just looking at the scenery right now in the external, and it's like, wow, there's no way X-Planes can beat this.
Well, Dan says I switched over to YouTube, was only on Twitch because it seemed to have less latency. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I think I did notice that, Dan. Although I don't use the lowest latency on YouTube, but I do use the middle tier, so it's not the longest. Tim says Twitch works. Frederick says sister called. Yes, it's a pipistrelle they fly, and they have 3 of them. There you go, Shark. So 3 pipistrelles in Skellefteå for the flying school. Oh, that's 5,000. Nick's way up there. You just rocking forward, are you?
Where are you?
I got people in front of me. Yeah, it's so great to see all the traffic on the map now. So that must be a sim update 10 improvement, was it?
Yeah.
So that is really cool.
I hope we get that content 40 stuff pretty soon.
It's next thing's the weather radar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Before I forget, just turn my pumps off here.
Actually, thanks for reminding.
Sean says now everyone wants to click on and see who they are. Some good formation flying there. Well, you can see Sean's closing in slowly. Kevin, and we've got Alex. Oh, he's in a 737. He could just be in the server. That's fine. Look at that scenery. Darkfury is he's doing a bit more train navigation down there, and Nick is just he's hit the rocket boosters. He's off in the distance. Corporate part that's. Oh, sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I think I was going a bit fast.
Alright. Corporate Pod Dead says, I have high hopes for weather radar, but not holding my breath on realism now. But anything's better than nothing. And what we have right now is nothing. So, but I think if now that the SDK is open to third party, there may be some third parties that can do some realistic things with the weather.
So
Yeah.
the problem with the weather radar is that right now there's not even the data for it. So that's why even on third
Well, they
party,
do now.
you don't get-
They do now. They've opened up the SDK, so but now there's going to be a bit of time required for third-party developers to go in see what that does and then be able to adapt or build their products against it. So,
Yes.
but I think certainly within the next month or so, I think we should start seeing some weather radar related things appearing both on existing add-ons and probably possibly some new ones.
I'll be hoping to get that on the TBS. I hope they're gonna do that.
Yeah, likewise.
And on the MD82. So that's the only feature it's missing from compared to the prepared version, as far as I know.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I'd like on 7.3 too. It would be fairly handy.
In Lowy.
Say again?
Done with that weather radar in Lowy.
Could he? I was waiting for that stream now, I must say. So.
Dan says, I was saying earlier on the other chat, I'd love to join in the stream sometime. It's just awkward as I work till 10:30 at night. Oh, Dan, no, I totally understand that. But we will be doing Saturday. I can't remember what our next stream will be on a Saturday.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock in the morning, yeah. So possibly you might be able to make that. And
By the way, really check your flaps.
what's that?
Check your flaps. You're kind of slow.
Am I?
Yeah, I've
Oh,
overtaken
yes,
you
I
at one
am,
point, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you got some flaps out.
No, it was flips, yeah. It was flips. Good shout. I'm starting to climb up now. Corporate File Dead says it'll be interesting to see what developers come up with for sure. Be great to adjust tilt with the weather radar map to the ground or raise to reflect precipitation. Yep. Yeah.
And Tim says lean the mixture too.
Yeah, good point.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Need to get max.
Actually,
flow,
do I need to lean it at 5,000? Is it that critical?
Yeah, above 3,000 you need.
Yeah. Oh, that's the airport.
You need base of EGT.
Alright, where's the airport? Oh, yeah.
Right below Nick.
We should descend actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going in a circle.
Tim says normally the airplane wouldn't be leaned until 12,000 feet, and in cruise it would be leaned to EGT.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised to read lean for max fuel flow because I've always been told not to use fuel flow to lean my mixture.
I think runway's down there somewhere in that valley.
Jari thinks it is at sea level all the way up to 12,000 feet thanks to the turbocharger. I think that's something that they figured out on the Cessna 414. And so on the 414, basically, you're supposed to be keeping your mixture to full forward, so to full reach, except for descent. Or at least that's what the dev says.
Oh, there's a runway, okay.
Okay, I think I'm gonna.
So I'm
try
on
to
downwind right hand circuit. The cloud's being a bit uncooperative at the moment.
Oh, a little fast.
I am too.
I'm still losing altitude.
I use fuel flow in the airplane MSFS, not more like okay.
But I'll
What
tell
I
you what.
personally do is either I got EGT and I use EGT, or if I don't, I do with either RPM or manifold pressure. Alright, so where's the runway?
I'm at Wayne.
Ah, I see it.
Wow, this is so nice. Stunning train.
Turbo Aeroflow,
Oh,
I
I'm still
flew
way high
had
here.
a little duty gauge. The place I rented it from had a little sticker on it showing the EGT range they wanted to operate within during cruise.
Still
Oh, that's
not,
nice.
still hot. Still not set up for this. Come on.
You can always get around.
Oh, there's no way I'm trying to come in that hot. I'll be alright.
Yeah.
Just gonna do a quick teardrop here. I'll be fine.
I'm clear.
Corporate says Turbo Aero 4 flew with had a digital EGT gauge. Place I ran it from had a little sticker showing the range they wanted us to operate within during cruise. Yeah, fair enough. It's all just about prolonging the life of the airplane, isn't it?
Yeah. They don't want you to go rental power.
That's right. Looking at the chat, not looking at what's happening on the airplane. Alright, come on.
Look better anyways.
Can't tell these runways are long or short.
They're not short, they're fun.
Exactly.
Fun size.
Bite size. We're a bit high.
There's definitely a lot of slopes in these runways as well.
Always pull too hard at first,
Oh, I've got
and then I correct it.
interesting scenery errors here. That's a bit disorienting. Okay.
But the scanny bars make me sad. Just give me the whole thing. Agreed.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Very good.
Is somebody eating or something? It's driving me up the wall. Alright. So I was just really distracting during landing phase, that's all. Okay. Nice above pavement landing, yeah, I know. Yeah, it looks like a bit of a scenery error there. Not quite sure. Okay, I think I'm just going to stay where I am. If you guys want to, let's take a 5-minute break. Dark, how much you reckon we got left in the plan here?
I have it up on a little nav map here. We have 3 airports to go, so we're halfway.
Okay, so I think we're gonna have to ramp up the speed on the next leg.
Right.
Okay, let's take a 2-3 minute break. Grab your teas, grab your coffees. Visit facilities, etc. It says corporate pilot says, "Well, you seem grumpy. Maybe you need a fun-sized candy bar for a snack." I am grumpy, but I'm trying not to pass it too much on the stream. But yeah. Long week, Tim. Very long week. And my holiday's starting obviously next week, so I'm really looking forward to get away with the family as well. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Please feel free to talk. Give me about 2 minutes, and I'll be right back with you. Just a moment.
Or
There you
geez,
go.
when are we getting freecast storing?
Mistaken?
I want freecast storing. I could have done a 360 with that amount of break.
Oh, he's still around. Yeah, exactly, Dan.
That's only you, Dan, when you've got a pint of Guinness.
Say good, Doug.
That's only Dan when he's got a pint of Guinness.
I thought it was vegan sausage rolls. Or have I just missed the whole thing?
That's Mark.
Oh.
Yeah. And Barris.
Well, it's nice to have all the team together, the community doing this Norwegian flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you finding the airports? I know Kevin's going to find it a bit difficult in DC3.
They've actually been fairly easy so far.
Oh, something dropped while we were starting to fly. So Simworks announced that the Floatiac, the float version of the Kodiak 100, will be released on Wednesday, the 12th of October. It would cost 15 euros for existing customers of the wheeled version.
Right.
No, sorry, it will be sold for 15 euros, while existing customers who got the wheeled variant will be able to get it for 9 euros.
Right. That's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah. 15 euros, the whole thing?
So, how much is the Kodiak by default?
Isn't the... hold on. Isn't it like 35 or 40 or something?
That's it. So, in that case, you're just getting a cheaper Kodiak. Now, I suppose if you land on the runway, you're not getting back out, but at the same time, just land on the lake.
It's amphibian, so it should have wheels.
Oh, so in that case, yeah, it's a cheap Kodiak.
Or unless they just give us both, I don't know.
Maybe.
I'd appreciate having both. Because the thing with amphibians is that they're really heavy
Yeah.
because of the retractable landing gear. And my experience with those is that I tend to have pretty bad useful loads on those
Right.
because of that. And if I know I'm just gonna be water landing and I'm not gonna be on a runway, I might as well have better performance on a plane float.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're already having poor performance from the floats in the first place.
Is that just an excuse so you can land on water instead of runways?
You know what would be interesting is a float version of the DC3.
I don't understand their pricing. So it's 43.54 euros for the real version of the Kodiak. I think there must be a mistake somewhere.
Yeah. You wouldn't give that away for 15 quid.
Yeah. I think it might be something about you get it for 15 on Orbx and 10 on their website or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. Well, is everyone taking off from the other side of the runway, are they?
No, we're just taxiing.
Okay.
My laptop just told me that my battery is low.
Bit more fuel out there.
So we're saying that Simworks announced the release date of the Floatiac, and the pricing announcement is kind of weird. So they say basically it's 15 for the thing, 15 bucks. It doesn't make any sense.
For what?
Apparently the Floatiac's gonna be 15 euros. I think it's a mistake.
Oh. Okay.
Like surely for 15
What-
quid it's just the floats Kodiak. Because like it's less useful than the Kodiak itself.
I do get a sense that some studios are starting to chance it a bit with the prices now that things are kind of settling in a bit. There's a lot more
Roughly,
But
competition in the market.
weird because it's less than half the price of the weird version. So I think I kind of feel like they just made a mistake on the announcement itself, but it's not the actual
Yeah.
pricing.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Or
Yeah.
maybe they're crazy.
Time will
Maybe they're crazy. Like a fox.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Anything in the chat? Oh, Tim's taking off. Sorry, Tim. Missed you. Talk to you soon.
No, if you have the weird version, you pay $10 instead of 15.
Yeah, something seems off with that. Like the 15 quid sounds more like a discount for the people with the wheeled version already.
Yeah. But I prefer wheels.
You know, it's on float is half price, but if you have wheel, you have to spend another 15 quid as stated by SWS last week.
Okie doke.
So
Right,
what's the wheeled one is 30 quid. Is this Sean?
Yeah, 35.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. So yeah, float is half price.
I don't get that choice, but okay.
But Sean says, but the promo video showed me a float version. It upset me. I hope you're not losing sleep on it, Sean. I wouldn't let you see that kind of thing happening. But okay, guys, be forewarned. I'm going to take off like a rocket here, and I'm not slowing down. So I'm going to aim for 150 knots.
Oh, okay.
I might have to switch because I can do in this is 140.
All right, 140 it is. I'll do 140.
Yeah.
So
I can get to that fairly easy once I level out.
I'm taking
Just
off.
rolling
I'm
out.
taking off. Oh, I hate those lights above the runway like that. It's awful. Whoop. Gear up. Positive rate.
Right. Tail is up.
Sean says fly it like you stole it. Exactly.
Good man. Okay, up we go. That's pretty good. Use up most runway again.
See if we can clear that mountain. It's one thing I do like about the Arrow. It's got a really nice climb rate.
Well, it's just the engine pushing well, because the atmospheric arrow is not a very good climber.
Well, it's working well for me at this very moment in time. I love the snow on the top of the hills, so that's always a nice effect.
Yep.
I'm not gonna clear that.
Oh, and got my cold flaps. Bad.
I almost blew up my engine to D6 once by forgetting them.
Cow flaps.
But it doesn't really overheat or anything.
It doesn't the 6.
Yeah, and in this, sorry, I mean in my plane it doesn't really
Yeah.
overheat. It just I got that system, but you know it's almost the same engine as in an Arrow, so
That's fair.
I think I'd rather have the cooling of an Arrow and not have to deal with cold flaps. Huh? 5,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not one penny more.
We're 19 miles to the next airport, roughly.
Yeah, let's see how quickly we can close the gap.
Yeah. I love the shadows the same. I just went outside and I have a big DC3 reflected on the same.
Two Cats says yellow, yellow. Hi, Two Cats, how you doing, mate? Great to see you.
Hey, 2 cats.
Hello.
Okay, so what's your speed?
140 we're aiming for.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that's about 33 manifold. Let's see what that settles into.
Okay.
What are you laughing at?
I can't get that kind of pressure.
What's that?
I can't get those kind of pressures.
Oh, sorry, you're not flying the arrow. Yeah. No, it's directed to aim when flying the arrow.
If you're flying a DC3, it's 43 pounds of manifold pressure.
43?
43. That's
Oh
full
my.
throttle anyways.
I wasn't
full
far,
throttle.
I wasn't
Second.
far off. It looks like 34 is what the arrow needs.
Pretty good. Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah, the max on the arrow is 41.
Yeah. Max on the 3 is, well, at the red line of 49. But I can go up to 50.
That's dry, right?
Second?
That's dry, right?
It has no water injection though. Well,
Oh,
this
it
one
doesn't have it.
does.
Ah, right. The DC3 doesn't have it.
Yeah, the 6 does.
This does, and
It can go up to, I
the
think,
Corsair
7,000.
as well.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Two Cat says, "How are you?" Two Cat, we are great. How are you doing? Sorry, just thought I'd answer Two Cats while you guys were bantering. A lot of towns around here, actually.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of these are fishing towns.
Yeah, they would be. Yeah. Two Cat says the sky is treating you well. Yeah, I think we're doing okay today. We went for a few clouds because when I booted into the sim before the stream, I heard something I'd never heard in the sim before, and it was the winds were howling, absolutely howling. And I thought, I don't think we're going to be able to do live weather for this stream, so...
It's would have been interesting.
It would have been very interesting, yeah. And probably somewhat embarrassing, so...
That's true.
So, we haven't gone for completely clean weather, but as you can see right now... Alright, so this is where we start getting out into the islands, little islands, lots of little islands. Okay, I think we could probably safely drop down to about 2,000 actually.
Okay.
Get ahead of this because I'm going to be too high for the airport otherwise. Oh, Two Cats has his first pilot's book, logbook in first entry. Oh, well done.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats.
It's the first step to your license, mate. And Sean says, I always thought an A380 would be affected more by winds compared to a Piper. But it didn't feel that way earlier in Norway live weather. No, a Piper will get thrown around quite easily.
Yeah. It's lighter craft that are having a hard time with strong winds.
It is. Although I would definitely say the 380 will feel it more than, say, the 777 because it's got a higher cross-section. So yes, two cats. Well, another aviator on the way there. Tim,
That's great.
Corporate Pilot Dad was in just earlier. You'd be interested to know that actually, because he was a former CFI in one point in his life. Sean says, "Great watching Big Jet on stormy days." Yeah, I know. I tend to watch. Been watching Sid Squad as well in Sydney. Not much weather there, but is it Airliners Live that film in Manchester? You see some massive wind there. A lot of go-arounds on bad days. But yeah, Heathrow's definitely renowned for the crosswind landings. That's for sure.
Only 44 more hours to go, says two cats. That's just the beginning.
Dan says, "I really wish I could go back and tell my 15-year-old chap self that I wanted to become a commercial pilot." Yeah, jogging pants weren't going to cut it, did you? Okay, going manual here. Got a nice long runway to aim for, so. Just going to buy a little bit of distance here, drop a little bit of altitude.
Where's the field actually?
It's.
Oh, I see it. Oh, it's
yeah,
big.
it is big. Yeah.
Where are you headed, Nick?
I checked.
I'm just over the water.
This.
Fair enough. Sorry, what was that, Shaggy?
Well, I'm gonna see if I can do it flapless.
You probably could. It's a long runway. That's
How rude! Flapless.
Yeah, but I don't have.
I don't know.
have that much prop drag in that plane, and sometimes it's hard to slow it down because of that.
Probably cutting a bit close and a bit hot. Drop the gear though. It's a good way to get drag. Very hot. Luckily we got a nice long runway here, so we could probably afford to lead off some airspeed right in there. So we'll go low
I had to go into sleep.
and we'll float it. Do. Still got funny runway lights here. You can see sloping runways are throwing off the sim a bit.
Have you scenery installed for them?
I got scenery for some of them, yeah, but I'd have to go
Right.
back and look to see which ones I got. The ones in the recommended scenery, I have all of them.
Right.
But I don't know if this is one of them though.
I think I have scenery for this one. It looks fine.
Yeah, mine seems to be a bit wonky.
I've overpoised a bit.
Oh, bang!
Sorry.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
What happened?
Shark Kitty was heading down the runway in a straight line and then suddenly veered directly towards me. It's like one of those
Right.
nightmare events when a drunk driver just starts driving towards the headlights.
I'm sorry. I just lost control a bit.
Oh, Derek. Oh, Derek just came out of nowhere underneath me.
Nick, can I inform you you're no longer the worst pilot of the team? Shark.
What? What are you talking about there?
It was just funny. I'm just watching you're coming in perfectly, and then suddenly you just veered hard right into me. I was like, "Oh right, what did I do wrong?" It's a DC3, and here comes
I
Sean.
just changed my rudder settings. I told you.
You just the rudder. You're gonna blame the rudder.
Yeah, that's a rudder plate problem.
Nicely done, Sean. Sean had a great landing.
Hang on. Did you just say I'm now no longer the worst pilot?
That was a delayed reaction.
No, because I was just thinking about this, about the last, not the last.
Actually, Lukla.
Before.
Yeah, Lukla. Yeah, that's right. You had the best landing. I know.
Yeah,
that's what that's what I was thinking.
And I'm just thinking, where did you get that from? Why did you say what?
Just a wind up. Come on.
Wow.
They did.
Well, there we go. Hey,
You're
Dark.
new to the Kodiak. So.
Dark had to sub in your WoW last week. I can't remember what we were talking about. Dark, do you remember? See if he comes back on mic.
No.
It's funny
Where
because
are
I
we
said.
supposed to take off, by the way?
Kevin, where are you going?
This way.
Stop that.
Okay, I was heading back for no reason.
We're close to Dark.
Okay. We ready to go? Just everybody line up and we'll dash off to the next one.
I'm just gonna have to load up into a different aircraft. I can't keep up with your lot.
Yeah. No worries. Yes. And if you haven't seen it, go check out the Lukla stream,
I watched my wonderful landing.
which I did. So I blew the first landing because I hit the wall. Landing itself was actually not bad, but it didn't stop the plane, so I still died, so that's fine. Then just had terrible problems with the Kodiak and no control over state saving and engines blowing and things like that, so I never really had another shot. But there were a couple good landings, but Nick's landing was absolutely perfect, and it's worth actually going and checking out the stream to see that. It was Nick. I must admit, I was really jealous.
The smile on my face, and you can't tell the smile on my face.
And it was, well, the thing is, in that because I know you've had good landings, but that one, it was on camera, it was unmissable. You were there front and center, and you absolutely nailed it. So it was good to see.
Very good.
Right, are we ready to go to the next place? Which I don't mean heaven, just like the next airport.
Let's tune my NDB there.
Okay, I think I'll just take off in this direction. We'll course correct after. Right, fuel pumps there. Flap set. Off we go. Positive rate, you're up.
There we go. Didn't use the entire runway this time.
I think probably 2,000 feet will do us nicely for this last bit.
Yeah, we're out of the mountains.
here. And off we go, and there's a bridge down there. I can't remember if it's Norway or Finland. I think it is Norway, but Norway, the connections, you can drive all through Norway on all these incredible tunnels and bridges and things like that. And they're still building them. They're still creating more and more to connect all these little islands on various places.
From what I've heard, for the most part, they use ferries. The bridges might be a new thing, yeah.
I think it's Norway, but they're trying to replace that. So the ferries will still stick around, but they're actually trying to connect everything by a road of some description, and also by rail.
Yeah. That's one of the main problems in Ireland is rail connection. So it'd be great. Like if they're doing that in Norway, they're very lucky.
They were talking about building a bridge between Ireland and the United Kingdom at one point, weren't they?
I think that would not be feasible.
So they say, but there was a project on the board.
It was on the board, but I don't know.
It's just because the Irish Sea is like wild.
Yeah.
Reddit says, went to Lofoten in Norway this summer. I'm not sure about the pronunciation, I'm sorry if I failed it.
Lofoten? Lofoten? I'm sure Frederick will shout it out again on chat and we won't be any better off. Frederick, and how did you find Norway? Did you quite enjoy it? A lot of tunnels, there you go. Very nice tunnels too. A small town can have a kilometer-long perfect tunnel to it. There you go. So I am talking about the right country.
I hate driving in tunnels.
Why?
Dan says they want to put an underground system in Dublin, which isn't going to happen more than a tunnel between the UK and the Republic.
Oh yeah, the Irish Underground, there was so much talk about that.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, the tunnel, driving in tunnels, it's just the enclosedness of it. It's just... Like, I'm not claustrophobic,
But like, it's like someone saying I'm going to put an underground in Edinburgh. It's the city's on solid rock. It's not possible. And even if you start digging in Edinburgh, the first thing you're going to do is pull up all these bodies from the bloody plague.
Christ.
You think I'm joking?
Yeah, sure,
It's
we
like
have lots of
they'll re-unleash the Black Death.
But yeah, if they were to put an underground in Cork, they'd have a bit of trouble because the city's built on a river.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's like New York, the New York Metro. They're at 24 hours a day, half that system, they're pumping water out of it.
Jesus.
And if the pumps, so that was one of the problems with the New York blackout years ago. Some of their subway tunnels started flooding. Couldn't use them.
God.
Not that it mattered because the subways weren't running anyway, but
Yeah, still.
when the power came back on, it took them a long time to pump out the tunnels again so the lines could open up.
And the amount of water damage.
What's up?
The amount of water damage from the floods.
Yeah, to some extent, I think
True, yeah.
it's relatively resilient, but I'd imagine quite a lot of electrical stuff had to be replaced, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause yeah, like whenever Cork floods, the city is basically wrecked. So.
Sean says, do you lose internet when the Royal Navy turn up on the coast by Edinburgh? I don't know. I did lose internet today for about 5 minutes, so were they in Edinburgh today? And Dan says, oh yeah, that too, Kevin. They want to put a what was it?
But the Lewis?
Lewis. What's a Lewis?
That's the tram system in Dublin.
Oh.
Again, my laptop just died. So.
Why do you call it a Lewis?
It's was it light area or light urban area rail or light or something like that, like light urban. It's light urban something or other, anyways.
Okay.
But the Irish word for speed is also Lewis.
Okay. So the next question is, are they fast?
Depends on how you look at it. Like, yeah.
It's like the trams in Edinburgh can go. Oh, there's a big spider.
Yeah.
The trams in Edinburgh can easily go 70 miles an hour, but they rarely get up to that speed.
Yeah, true. I think the trams that we have in Dublin can do the same speed, but they don't. The buses now are slower, but.
See if we can catch the spider or not. It's quite a big one.
Yeah, read Dan's comment there. That like Cork. I think Cork would be big enough for Lewis. Like it goes all the way from like if you're familiar with it, the city now goes all the way from Glanmire to the airport then. So it probably would be big enough. The thing is, though, there was protests about it.
Fair enough. And Frederick says it would be cool to fly there one day, but the winds would be challenging. I presume. Are you talking about Norway, Frederick, or? I could definitely agree. Ireland is probably challenging in the winter time.
Well, Ireland isn't like Ireland. Was it Ireland is it, or Ireland?
Oh, Sean, I was actually going to try and catch it and show you guys on camera, but are you arachnophobe, Sean? It won't bother you.
No. We're looking at the screen at the moment.
It's about that size. Oh, that's legs. It's all legs. The torso itself is probably about like that. So yeah, we get some big old house spiders in the Scottish borders here. So this time of year, especially because they're all running inside when the weather's turning cold. Oh, Dan says I know how I'm winding Nick up then. Sean says money spider and I rent out the house. Oh well, okay, fair enough. I won't antagonize your ingrained fear. Dark Fury Spider-Man. Cameron's great at killing them. You shouldn't kill too many spiders. They do more to help you than hurt you. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm not going to see any fall colors here, but then again, it's all coniferous trees, so you wouldn't, would you? We'll have to do a some point during October. It'd be nice. I know we've already got plans in place, but it'd be nice to do like a. Well, hey, because the Canada update's in place, I'd like to do the East Coast. So kind of around Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island, because that's a very underexplored area of the world. That's very pretty. Don't know how you guys feel about that, but you definitely get a lot of the fall colors there.
And I was thinking, I was only half asleep.
I said it'd be nice to do a flight around Eastern Canada with the fall colors.
Oh yes, that'd be lovely.
Now that we've got the Canada update.
Yeah,
because
really nice.
One of the points of interest in there is Peggy's Cove in Nova Scotia.
Oh, the name rings a bell. What's there again?
It's a cove.
Well,
Named after Peggy.
Who I'm pretty sure is named after a woman that threw herself off of it.
Right.
So, I don't. Well, Peggy was a real person. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they named it after her, but I've been there. I've been there in real life. It's a very beautiful area.
I imagine, yeah.
Very Irish look to it.
Yeah, a lot of those kind of places are very similar to home.
Yeah, they are.
Home, of course.
Mm-hmm. Same but different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at pictures there. God, you would think that that's like the West Coast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like the West Coast of Ireland it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
Oh, flight deck. Hey, keep flashing going.
Take it? Has he? Oh, yeah. Hello, digital.
Hello.
Oh, digital flight deck just came in. Hey there, Willie Canuck and Positive Rate. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Tito.
Great to see you. You busy? You gonna jump on Vox? close. Oh, we're getting close to this airport now. Should be looking out front, see if I can see it.
I see the light from here.
I can't see anything yet. No.
Oh, Derek, what's that I see you playing?
What was that, sorry, Kevin?
What's that I see you playing? I saw your tag there. Does that say TC3?
It is.
Very good.
Nice.
I don't have the issue about learning to install the Warrior and the Arrow, so this is the only next biggest aircraft I've got before I go to the 737.
Well, you having
Fair.
problems? Are you having problems with both the aircraft then, Dark?
Yeah, they're both saying that I need license reactivation, but I've gone in, it's uninstalled them, and then they reinstalled them, and it's just.
But it's still showing up in your downloads on the website.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I might. We'll check into that. I have a feeling that
Oh, that's the runway.
airport.
I think that is the airport.
It's right on the edge of the island, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, see that. Nice trail of airplanes lining up for the runway. Land or touch and go, says Sean. It's a good shout, actually. You guys want to just do a touch and go?
If you want, no problem.
Yeah, might so.
Keeps us on track for time. Yeah, that's a good shout, Sean. Thanks, Hal. Digital says, just see what you're up to. Not used to seeing you fly live on Fridays. Yeah, it's just the way things have worked out lately. We're kind of a bit all over the map at the moment. It's just Digital says I'm currently watching on my laptop. Okay. Oh, you're having OBS issues. Yeah, that was causing HD some pain today as well. OBS, that's ultimately what killed his stream. Although it's probably a good thing it did, because I think he was going to smash his computer today due to the stutters he was getting. I did actually suggest he just delete the stream.
I was on the road when he was running streaming.
Oh, he
There was
was.
a post
I
on
mean,
Discord.
don't get me wrong. If I'd been in the same situation, I would have found it really hard not to swear. But he was just letting it loose. Probably within the course of probably within the course of 2 minutes, he must have said the F word about 40 times. So yeah, it's probably not a good one to keep around anyway. So, but he's getting an upgrade to his machine soon, so hopefully he'll be able to get rid of some of these issues. But the spider keeps kind of crawling up and then dropping down.
Oh, the spider.
It's alright. You can't see it. It's not going to hurt you. It's on my side. It's not going to like suddenly virtually jump through the camera and attack you.
You're on the screen on my left, and it's distracting me because it's. I'm trying to look at the chat, and then I'm thinking, am I going to see a big spider suddenly crawling across the webcam?
No, it's nowhere. It's nowhere near the cam. No. It's about 2 feet away from the cam.
Question is, though, Nick, are you going to see his backside? Are you going to see his face?
Oh yeah, we're jumping off again.
Oh right, touch and go. I almost forgot.
Yeah, so did I. I forgot as well.
Is that a computer book?
my stream just made a really bad sound.
What made a really bad sound?
My stream, it could have made it. That's tired of talk now. It stuttered and sound cut out.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so that's usually a sign it's gonna crash.
It's like if you got rid of the word stream and you said, "Oh my blank" made a really bad sound. What could you fill that word with?
Anything really.
Really?
I was gonna say cat,
Yeah. Well, I don't have a cat. I have a dog. So.
trumpet,
Trumpet. Car.
car. Yeah.
Yeah. Your car makes bad sound problems.
I don't know what's going through Shark Kitty's mind.
Sorry, something's going on with my mic?
Your mind. You thought I was going to
mind?
say something naughty.
I don't know! But you sound like you're thinking something naughty.
No, you assume that.
That's what it sounded like, I'm
That's
sorry.
the art of
Not
that's
here.
the art of innuendo. You see.
Children.
Well, One Vision says it's not a spider; it's a face hugger from aliens. It's coming to get you. There, that's a good way to put it. Think about it, Nick. That'll put your mind at ease, eh?
Yeah, I feel so much better.
Alright, we need a bit more altitude than I thought, actually.
I'm at 2,300 and doing fine, so. It's just squeaking in my mountains.
You just fly around the mountain.
Dead says in One Vision, Predator will flamethrower them in the face. Digital says, gotta run, Willie Canuck, and positive rate, have a great flight. Digital, thank you for dropping by, mate. Great to see you.
See,
Digital.
Don't forget, guys, we have a giveaway at the very end of the stream, so if you can hang on a bit, and I'll be doing a bit of dancing. And thank you for Dan's donation today. And I can dance longer if you're able to donate. It really helps us out with the stream costs, so I really appreciate it. And yes, there will be dancing for that, and also a giveaway courtesy of our very own Darkfury, a voucher towards anything you like on justflight.com.
Shh, don't say that, Dan.
Dan says you know you don't have to dance.
That's not true. You have to dance, really.
Oh, there we go. I don't have high hopes for my sim, it looks like it's gonna crash.
Still at 4,000. One Vision says, any of you fly the Cessna 172 in real life? I have had a chance at the stick on the 172. One Vision, yes.
Yeah, I also had a chance to stick.
Yeah. It was in Scotland, actually. It was a very, very rocky flight. It's the only time. So I flew it for a bit, and then the friend who I was with started doing some turns, and it just got really bumpy.
Oh.
And it's the first time and only time in my entire life that I've actually had to use the airsig pack. And I used it twice. And by the time we got down to the ground, I was probably about another 20 minutes or so just trying to settle. It was rough. It was very unusual because I don't get airsick usually.
Yeah. When I went up, it was a hot summer's day. But the one thing the sim doesn't simulate is heat rising from the ground. So I was very surprised with all the bounciness.
Thermals. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, thermals are. That's why when I used to fly in Ontario with a friend of mine in the Piper Warrior, it was always nicer to fly in the winter than the summer.
Yeah.
Because the winter was just dead calm air, and great lift on the airplane because obviously the air is more condensed, and it was absolutely lovely. And then in the summer it was just like oof, 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 because all the thermals from the farmland.
Exactly.
Okay, I think we'll drop a little bit of altitude here.
Going down the little river between.
Yeah.
Oh.
One Vision says, sweet, yeah, they are fun in southern Illinois, the 172s, yeah. Is that where you are? Alright, okay. I've been to Illinois, briefly. Never made it as far as Chicago. One Vision says, yeah, thermal pockets will bounce you all over. Yeah, they will. Yeah, absolutely. And of course, One Vision, you know, Ontario is very similar kind of terrain to where you guys are as well. So you get a lot of different farms with different crops. So it's not even, Kevin, it's not even just thermals, it's different thermals. So,
in what way, like?
Because depending on what kind of crops and how much reflection is coming off the, some of the thermals are stronger than others.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know the different crops.
So you're getting thermals all over the place, but some of them are weaker and some of them are stronger. So that gives you a lot of turbulence just on its own.
Yeah, I suppose like if you have enough turbulence, it could be like flying up mountains.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And One Vision says I'm close to St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis. I was there for a weekend. Back in my old fraternity days, I was there for a conference. It was a fun but interesting place in good ways and in strange ways. I'll just put it that way. And funniest story I have from St. Louis. So a bunch of us from the Canadian chapters were all kind of hanging together because they put us together. Initially, and we're walking around St. Louis, and it was kind of getting into the evening. It was getting dark at night. So we decided there was some restaurants from the hotel. We didn't want to eat at the hotel, so someone said, "I'll go check." There's a bunch of restaurants just half a mile walk down the road. So we started walking. There was at this point I want to say about 20 of us. We're all relatively well dressed, so we got to the street, and there was a chicken place, there was a steakhouse, there was a McDonald's, and there was another place. So we were just standing out front of all these restaurants on the street, just having a discussion about where everybody wanted to go. Couldn't have been standing there longer than 5 minutes. Next thing you know, I kid you not, 10 police cars, lights on, pull up in front of us and surround us, like out of the blue. And we were like, what the heck is going on? And one of the cops approached us. He says, what are you guys doing here? And like, we're just visiting from Canada. We're just deciding where to go to eat. He goes, okay, sir, you can't stand around. We have anti-loitering laws here. You'll need to move on. I was like, okay. I bet who's going to argue with 10 police cars? So, yeah, it was really weird. Really, really strange. Right, looking for a runway here. Oh, I see it. There we go. One Vision says, yeah, St. Louis is an interesting place. Sometimes need to be careful there at night. Yeah, we kind of got that impression. We weren't far from the hotel, so the hotel was amazing. The hotel that we stayed in, I want to say it was the Radisson, but it was right at the edge of the runway. It was completely soundproof, but it was all glass. In every room, and I had one of the rooms, you just wake up in the morning and open your curtains and just watch the airplanes taxi and take off and land. It was absolutely amazing place. So my hotel room, I think I was on the 18th floor, was probably the best plane spotting place I've ever been in my life. It was really cool. So that's why I say it was good and bad. But yeah, I have heard that, or we were warned off, not trying to stray too far from the beaten path, so to speak. So. Dan says my missus wants to do New York City at Christmas. That is a very British thing, Irish, like around here. Like everyone, it's oh yeah, I want to fly for the weekend to New York. I'm not saying it wouldn't be fun. I think you'll enjoy it. I do want to go back to New York because I'd like to see the World Trade Center Memorial, and I want to go to Brooklyn. That's it. Central Park, all that stuff, Manhattan, don't care. Fifth Avenue, all that, no interest at all. But everyone's like, yeah, I want to go shopping in New York. I'm like, okay, I get it, but see, when you get there, like the way international cities are now, they all have the same crap. You're gonna see Gucci, you're gonna see what's another example, House of Fraser and all these other places, and it's all the same junk. And yeah, I mean, you do get some heritage department stores in New York, like Macy's. Okay, that'd be interesting to see, but everything's like super ridiculously expensive. Like obviously, if you're going shopping in New York, it's not because you're trying to find a deal. It's just because you're like, yeah, I went to New York and I bought this teacup that cost me like 300 quid or $300. It's like, okay, fair enough. If that's what makes you happy. But I'm not. Shopping in New York bears no appeal to me at all. The same reason that shopping in London, Edinburgh, Toronto, I don't know. There's got to be better places to go. But hey, to each their own. I totally understand. And Dan says, is that a cliche then? One Vision, lots of gang activity and shootings at night. Yeah, well. Great story I have about that Vision is a friend of mine booked a weekend with his girlfriend in Miami at an expensive hotel. And it had a balcony overlooking the water, the beachfront there. So yeah, they're really looking forward to it, and he had the whole thing planned out. He's going to have champagne waiting for them in the room, and they're just going to sit on the balcony as the sunset went down and drink some champagne. So they had it all set up, checked in, did that, got the champagne, sitting there, and it was starting to get dark outside. And then they hear a knock on the door, and so like. He's like, I don't know who that is. So he goes in and he looks through the door, and it's the maitre or the concierge. So he opens the door and the concierge is there, and he says, yes sir, we had reports that you're sitting on your balcony. And he's like, well yeah, I mean, it's part of the hotel room, what's the problem? And he's like, sir, did you not see the sign? And he walks him back out to the balcony, and on the sign there's the balcony in the wall, there's a sign that says, do not sit on this balcony after 9:30 in the evening due to random gunfire. And he spent a lot of money. He spent tons of money, and yeah, he basically just to sit on this balcony and finally just be told he can't sit. Nah, he can't sit there. Not at night. So, yeah, America is a very weird and wonderful place, and I got tons of stories. But let's get all wrapped up. Don't know where I'm looking here. So first thing, let's get the dancing out of the way, and then we're going to do the giveaway quickly. And hopefully that'll execute. So, yeah, this one's for you, Dan, but for everyone else that just wants to see me make a fool of myself, anyway, that's why we're doing it. Okay, here we go. Oh, Dan, this one's for you, whether you like it or not. Thank you very much, Dan, for the donations. I will dance. There's a link pinned at the top of the stream. Any donations really help us for the stream, and thank you very much to Dan this evening. Chipping in with £8.80. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. Anyway, so we are wrapping up. Everyone kind of gathered around now. Who are we missing? Must have a new stream. So this must have been one of the add-on packages, actually. Kevin, you've disappeared. Oh no, you're a DC3, but your name tag's somewhere else. That's strange.
You're fast
Could be
car.
there.
Sean, Nick, is there something wrong with my clone? Come on, get closer. Are we waiting on anyone landing? Shark Kitty, what's happened to you? Oh no, you're there, right?
I'm next to you.
Next to it.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
I've been
Okay.
having
Oh,
some
okay.
issues
I
with Floro.
guess either you don't have the scenery or I don't have it.
Yeah, it's okay. Someone squashed the bot there for us. Okay.
Either that or I have ascended to hovering plane.
Okay, we're gonna start the giveaway.
That's a way to tell me to shut up.
It is a way, yes. Because I want to go home tonight. Well, okay, so we're gonna start the giveaway. So this giveaway, hopefully we should get a message coming through on the chat. Let me know if anything comes through, because I've not done this before, so I don't know.
And you need.
There you
to
go,
be,
win a voucher. So yeah.
You need to be subscribed on YouTube and to
Yeah.
like the.
So please sub
the YouTube live.
exclamation raffle, and that'll entry into the draw. Frederick, if you're still around too, do jump in.
The Darkfury, where you?
Well, hey, if he wins it back,
He's entering his zone.
if he wins it back, he can do it again.
That's true.
I'm shocked and I liked, so
One Vision, hopefully you're subbed. You can enter the raffle, exclamation raffle. It'll give you a chance to win the voucher for the Just Flight purchase.
Rush there, Derek, guess us.
That's it.
I'm not seeing any outdoor ruffling, so come on.
Yeah, here we go. All rigged, says Dan.
Okay,
No, it's
fair.
not, Dan. It's absolutely not rigged. I guarantee it. The computer's in charge.
I had quite good luck.
There.
It's only rigged if Dark wins, okay?
Sean says, Just Flight are an amazing company that have great products and amazing customer support. I don't think Streamlabs bot really cares what you think, but hopefully that gives you a bit of good karma, Sean.
Do we have a mute for the shameless plugs?
Okay. Is there any other entries? One Vision says it's a long time. No worries, mate. Thank you very much, and we always appreciate you coming back as well. So hopefully here's a chance for us to reward. Still things in the works, but we were hoping to give a lot more giveaways in the coming year as well. We're just working on some final details of things. But yeah, big thank you to everyone. Okie dokie. So, any more entries? I'll give it one more minute and then we'll close. Okay, I think that's probably all we're going to get today, guys. So I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Okay, entries are now closed. And it's time to pick the winner. So I will ask the computer to select one at random. And it's Dan Skelton.
Dan Skeleton, please text in the chat so that we know that you're still here.
Oh, Brian just came in at the end.
Oh no, Brian.
Yeah, there you go.
The second's done.
Dan,
There you go.
Dan, congratulations. Obviously, you've been a huge supporter of the stream as well. Nice for you to get something back. Now, Dark, how about what's the best way? Should Dan reach out to you on Discord?
Me and Dan know each other, so yeah, if you just message me on Discord, Dan, we'll sort it out.
Perfect. Oh, Brian says too late. Oh well, not here for the prizes. No worries.
Sorry,
yeah, Brian, we're
Brian.
just about to wrap up. Yeah, we're gonna have more giveaways at some point. So, but Brian, always great to see you, mate. Glad you could pop in right near the end. Dan says, "Dark, I'm gonna make you bankrupt." Don't worry, we won't rely on Dark for all the giveaways, Dan. I promise. And I'm hoping to get some goodies for Dark as well in the near future. So, anyway, huge thank you to the entire team today. It was a full house. It was great. Kevin, great to see you again. Thanks for coming along.
All right, thank you.
Shark Kitty, always great to have you as well. Some good formation flying again tonight.
Always a pleasure.
Nick, glad you could join us tonight. I know your work schedule is very variable at the moment, so it's great you could come in tonight.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Lovely scenery.
It was. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely was.
And great company.
Absolutely the best company. You know, all the team and all of everybody in the greater family. Always great to fly with all you guys. And Dark, fantastic plan. Thank you very much, sir.
It's a pleasure.
And thank you very much again, Dark, for the giveaway. And congratulations to Dan for that. Brian says, sorry I was so late. Nah, no worries, Brian. Hopefully you can catch us next time. We will be off next week because I am on holiday with my family, but we will be streaming the following week. You watch for show notifications, and you probably get a heads up in the Discord community as well. So you can join us on Discord. Just put exclamation Discord in the chat and give you a link through to our Discord community. Do check in there. Post some screenshots as well. You might see those appear at the beginning of the next stream. What else? I think that's it. I feel like there's something. Oh, raid. Shark Kitty, do we want to send anybody anywhere?
Oh yeah, should do Twitch raid tonight.
A Twitch raid, right?
So-
Okay, so could I ask everybody that's still watching, we're gonna, if you could just pop in briefly, stay as long as you want, but just pop in briefly to one of our fellow friends on YouTube or Twitch, I think it'll be this time. Shark
Twitch.
Kitty's gonna post a link in the chat. Is that right, Shark?
No, you have to.
No, just
do the raid.
Just post a link in the chat to the
Oh, to the Twitch. Oh, sorry.
to the stream that you wanted us to go to.
Uh-huh.
That will be the easiest way to do it today.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
One Vision says, haha, and take care everyone. See you in the next one. One Vision, great to see you as well. Dan says, see you all soon. Enjoy the holiday. Dan, thank you very much. Very much appreciate that. Right. There we go. Two-Tone Murphy. Perfect. A great choice. A good friend of mine. Two-Tone. Absolutely fantastic. Fellow Irishman of yours, Kevin.
Indeed.
Brilliant fellow. Please head on over to Twitch. Do that right now. We're about to wrap up. Head on over there. Tell him that Willie Canuck and Positive Rate Team sent you. Give him a big hello. Give him a little bit of support. And we'll see you all next week right here on Positive Rate. Take care, folks. Love you to bits. And as soon as I get this music turned down, that's it. I'll see you next time. All the best to you.